Here we are today, back with the crew of the Scarlet Skies. We have Meliodas, the half-elf sorcerer, Lord Akira, the elf ranger. Well, Meliodas just got smacked in the back of the head, which is hilarious to me. Lord Akira, the elf ranger, Korgoth the Crave, half-orc barbarian, Frecky the halfling rogue murderer assassin of the gods, and Epion, also known by his friends and neighbors.
Everywhere man.
You guys are still on mute, so you can go ahead and take yourself off of mute now. Let's
That scared me. I'm not gonna sing along.
Let's do a
That was funny.
let's do a quick recap, shall we?
Yes.
Everywhere, man.
Last
Well, I'm
time
hearing
on
too.
Scarlet Skies, our intrepid heroes ventured into this village and endangered the townsfolk by bringing the dead with them. After a courageous battle, which left them little Frecky injured, they have been recovering their wounds and are deciding what to do next on Scarlet Skies.
Fire! Fire! Oh, that was sweet.
So we're gonna move everybody over to the
Remember, guys, you got your notes and stuff.
back to the town.
In the.
All right. Everyone is in the inn, and you had recovered. So everyone had suffered damage after the long rest. You had recovered your damage and your hit dice. By the way, if you didn't already know, on your character sheets there's a section that says hit dice. What those are, what you're able to do in a game is, in the process of healing during a short rest, you can spend one hit die, roll that, and then gain that much in hit points. Those are like insta heals during a short rest. Now, short rest can be anything from 10 minutes to an hour, and depending on the circumstance. When you're doing a short rest, you can engage in any strenuous activities as you would a long rest. A long rest is anywhere between 8 and 24 hours. Typically, it's 24 hours, and that's where you start recovering from your wounds.
Okay.
So if I'm going to show you, if you look on your character sheets, there is
Go to my character sheet.
on your, where it says hit dice, under you have armor class, initiative, speed, then current hit points, temporary hit points, and then there's a section right in the middle called hit dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Mine just says
So
1d10.
Right. So when you spend that hit die in the day, you can only do it once per day. That's you roll the d10 and then you add that to your hit points. Because everything is hit point related.
I'm sorry.
You want to make sure that you do that.
Actually stuck. I can't get into my character sheet.
Oh my lord.
All clicking. It's not working. I clicked it. It's not working.
Remember, you could just go to it and the Scarlet Skies.
Yeah, just alt. You guys already you guys should have been switched over to the town. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm in the town.
So just hold the Alt key and then double click real quick on your token. Generally, you want to do it all through your token actions.
All right. Two things came up.
There you go.
Cogwheel, the circle.
Now, hold the Alt key. Hold it down
Okay.
and then double click.
Double click.
The left one.
Left it through.
Left click, yeah.
Yep.
Then your
Good.
character sheet should come up.
It's that.
Only you, because I literally just did
Nothing's
it.
coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can left click and move and boost it. And then I hold off, left click it. And
No, hold,
No. Click
hold
on your
off
token.
first.
Click on your token, then
And
hold the
double
Alt
click
key
the left.
and then double click it.
Yeah.
Click on my token.
Hold the Alt key and then double click the left.
Then double
button.
left click onto your character sheet and it should come up.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Technical
Sorry.
difficulties. Okay.
Somebody's not here.
You can't be in here right now, Larry. Get your chair. Go ahead, get your chair.
All right, try holding the shift key
Take your
and
chair
then
with you.
doing
Go ahead,
and
take
double
it.
clicking on it.
Take it. Go ahead, go.
No.
I tried, but she wasn't taking one.
Share your screen.
All right.
Teddy, you want this? I ate as much as I could.
All right, we're gonna switch over and see what
You
your
hit
main-
Alt
Is
first.
Is this your
Then
is
you
this,
double click.
this your screen here? So yeah, so click on your token.
Click on it.
No.
Now don't hold the key down.
Oh.
Click on your token first.
You want the screen or
Now hold the Alt key and double click and double left click.
just when you're done, throw it inside the bag and I'll take it to the garbage.
Should be a quick, like really quick. Click click.
Yeah, because mine pops up when I do it.
Only you.
Try the other Alt. Try your other Alt.
Yeah, try it on the other side.
Try your other Alt. Yeah. Nothing. Still?
All right, hold on.
That's weird.
Edit.
See, yeah, when I do that, the sheet doesn't pop up.
Put on this.
All right.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Go to your journal on the top of the screen where the chat is.
Okay, I have it says notes. Is this?
There's no character sheet there.
That
Yeah, this
it's,
my character sheet is here.
Okay, so you could also look at it there too
Where?
on your character sheet.
It's next to the chat. It's journal. Yep, next to the chat and the Scarlet Skies.
I clicked on it.
It looks like a newspaper icon.
Yeah, I clicked on it.
Okay,
It doesn't open up.
hold on.
Yeah, I'm clicking on my character too, and I'm not getting any.
Are you left clicking?
Yes.
Did you reload your
Yeah.
page?
Yeah,
You
I'm
might-
reload. I'm reload.
Reload your page. That may be it too.
Oh.
Because there should be no reason why you're not able to do it.
Let's go with the background
Oh
spire.
yeah, I got it.
Got it now?
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Let's go. Goonie got the electricity. Pizza still looks like.
I'm getting
Sailor
jitters.
Moon.
I'm kind of excited.
Okay, yep. All right.
Yeah, when in doubt, reload your screen. That probably does it. All right.
Copy. Now what's happening? What you show us to look at?
Oh, your hit dice. Because
Under your HP, under temporary hit point.
all right, we went through this whole exercise and I totally forgot the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha.
the hit dice is there. Yeah. Jesus.
I just totally forgot. I got you guys. I got you.
But I'm
guys.
lost. Under what? What do I
Under
find
your
again?
hit points and temporary HP, just scroll down a little.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that right now anyway.
Yeah. Let's
all
do
right.
this.
The bodies have been the corpses of the corpses have already been burned. The townsfolk were very thankful, but the day has already gotten the day has gotten away from you guys, and you were set to travel on. You had found that parchment. The parchment had told you about. What was it? It was a tomb, right? Was it a tomb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there
Tomb
was
of Karsuss.
Yes, that's right. Tomb of Karsuss.
Let's go shoot.
It has been a while, so it's a tomb of Karsuss, and you had decided you guys had decided to set on out to the tomb. Yes.
Did we?
We
Well,
wanted to make
no,
sure
we-
that
We was trying to
Frankie
make sure
was
Frankie
healed
was
first.
healed. Yep.
No, we were gonna stay here. Remember?
to make sure Frankie was healed. Remember, because she took that devastating blow,
And to make sure the front gate was sealed right.
Epion couldn't.
Okay.
Healed.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
That's all well and good. But how long are you going to stay in the town?
I guess until she heals.
The long rest usually gets your unless you have higher level hit points. See, at this stage, you guys will heal all your full hit points back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's not wounded, right? Like
she's still in pain from like a scar. They don't like disappear. She has a really bad scar because she got epically pimp smacked, and
Copy. So she's good.
so everyone is ready to go.
All right. So
The townsfolk are already on. They're already repairing the front gates. That's mostly done.
real quick,
Yes.
did we figure out about Kogop's axe? Did we figure out the properties of it?
Well, considering it's Korgoth's axe, I don't know why you would be interested in it.
Well, yes, I am interested in trying to figure out this axe.
Well, you remember you went to the blacksmith, right? And he did examine it, or did he or did he not examine it?
Yeah, he looked at it. He did look at it.
Right.
Yes.
So
he did.
he just tells you it's higher quality than normal, and he was interested in where you found it, and who crafted it. If you knew who did any of those things, but beyond that, that's all. That's the best that he could tell you.
All right.
Would I be able to use it?
Yeah. Are you being serious with that question?
I just want to know, like, the
The
reason
hit
why I'm
points.
asking, right? Because the die.
Oh,
roll might
okay.
be
Yeah.
different.
So the axe itself is going to give you a +1 to attack. Otherwise, it's a standard battle axe for damage. So whatever the damage is +1, even the attack roll.
Let's go. Shoot.
Whoops.
All right. So he's ready to go.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to fight.
Okay.
So I don't add anything, do I?
What you can do, you know what? I'll add it, and just put it on your character sheet as far as the higher quality. But typically, the way you want to do it is you open up your character sheet, and then go to.
Everybody learn this. Everybody learn this.
You're on
If
your
you all
core,
like the new
right?
weapons.
You're on your core character sheet, the first one,
Yes.
and where your list of weapons are. You want to
Okay.
click on that and click the plus sign.
Okay.
And just
Equipment.
put battle axe on the name.
Oh no, weapon.
All right. So it's battle axe. The attack. Its attack is strength +1. Right. You are proficient in axes. Yes.
I think so.
Well, it's strength proficiency, so it's tied to your strength. So yes, you are proficient. The range is 5 feet. That's your combat range.
Yo,
Okay.
be safe, bro.
Okay, so
You
it's
said
5
5
feet.
feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm safe,
And then
bro.
the damage, and I have the weapons.
Wait a minute. What
Let's see here.
am I doing?
Well, I'm doing it too, just to make sure that it's if you might be seeing me do it too.
Okay, so I'm not gonna touch it.
So the battle,
Alright,
it's.
Are you sharing the screen? If you're sharing the
Yeah.
screen, can I see it too?
I am not sharing the screen.
He's doing it on my screen,
So
though. I
what
see it.
what you guys are going to end up having to do is just play around with the character sheet. So essentially,
Okay.
you're adding a weapon. To add a
Copy.
weapon, all you got to do is hit the plus sign on where your weapons listing is, and then copy in the attributes for the weapon onto the space that it gives you.
Okay.
All right.
Like in item names?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
That's where I got. That's why I got the rations in the tent, and that's
Right.
why it shows me the weight and everything.
Right. So that
Okay.
it's just above that listing. You can add it in, and let's see, it's 1d8.
Attacks and spell casting.
1d8 slashing. Okay. Are
On
you doing
damage,
that,
right?
or am I doing that?
No,
Oh,
I'm
I'm-
not doing it. I'm just clicking around.
Because I can see you below me doing that.
Oh,
Can-
'Cause
okay.
You
so-
see two of the cogwheels are open, and I'm typing.
Yes.
Okay. So you're doing one, and I'm doing one. Okay. So it's
No, I was just fiddling around. I didn't even know you were in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's not you, it's me.
He had an episode of me.
Yeah, just a little bit. So strength +1, and it is slashing damage.
D, change your name, D.
Critical is 1d8.
What are you talking about?
Your
I'll put mine to
Zoom
Meliodas.
naming. You
Alright, I'm back.
you go to the 3 dots on your square, and it says gonna say rename.
No, I want to put my thing on the game because it says Frankie Sama. I want to be Meliodas.
Oh,
Go to the settings window.
Yep.
You should be able to see
the
it.
cogwheel. It should say display name.
Okay, I see. I got it.
Forgot the crave.
Right.
All right, so now it's there.
Yep. I see.
Alright.
Thank you.
Nice.
Hey, Lou, change your name too.
From what, GM?
Yeah, to DM. Discrimination,
All right, let's do this, y'all. We heading out.
We can't even see your face.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still at the gate because I'm like guarding the gate. I'm looking out right now.
Come to us, Meliodas. Come to us.
I
He's
can't
like-
hear you from all the way over there.
He's like, come to us.
All right, I'm gonna go get Meliodas. I'll be back.
He's like,
Your
Bring your ass, Meliodas.
he's like, come to
Your
Butthead.
instinct should tell you to come back.
Come to Butthead.
Come to Butthead.
Come
Oh,
to
wrong house.
Butthead.
My bad.
Wrong house. He robbed somebody.
All right, so you should be all set.
Now, which direction was the tomb was?
The tomb was to the west, which is sort of on your way, but
The castle was north.
yeah, the castle was north. This is going to take you on a westerly. It's going to take you in a northwesterly direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we heading there first, guys. Roll out.
Roll
Hold on.
out.
Hold on, fool.
The ruler style. I'm hopping off the map.
Hold on, fool. Dwarves are always so quick to fight and go rush.
Not me. I'm a
Ain't a
healer.
plan.
Yeah,
still a
especially
dwarf.
especially
It's in
dwarf
your blood.
healers.
No
Certain,
fool.
especially
That's what we're gonna do.
especially dwarf healers.
We're gonna head that way, but we're gonna make sure we have food and ration and everything to make sure we make the trip to there and the castle.
Damn.
We don't
Is
know
there a
if there's a
potion store?
village.
Is there a potion store in town?
There is no alchemist in this town.
Okay.
Damn.
So we gotta make sure we get a good enough rations to make it there and to the castle.
Is there a regular common store?
Yeah, general store. You guys, Frankie already hit that.
I got 10 rations.
And yeah, it's
Okay.
Frankie and Kira.
So you got 10 rations. Split it up.
Fletcher, the shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher, yep.
All right, so we got the rations. Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna head
To the stable. We're gonna head to the
northwest.
stable.
They
Yeah,
already brought
horses.
the horses. They brought the horses when they attacked. So are the horses scared and brought back to the stable, or are they still there?
They're still there.
All right, so
Okay.
we get on our horses.
Excuse me.
So are they? They're not tired, right? They're just regular.
They're rested.
Yeah.
They're just regular. He said they're just regular.
All right,
It's
so
like,
we out.
nah. They're unicorns, son. They're unicorns.
We headed north. We headed northwest.
Okay.
Got the glow, Akira.
Wow.
I got the feel, baby.
We out.
Um,
Can we go?
shouldn't we just
Oh.
ask questions before we leave? A little bit more questions before we leave, because that guy was
That's-
suspicious.
That's really up to you guys.
That guy was really suspicious.
So you want to head back to the bar?
We could check it out and see what was going on with our horses.
The horses are in front of us.
No, but we could see what they fed them. What we know, see if we can find any
Talking about
clues.
Well, we're gonna find out what they feed our
CSI.
horses.
He's CSIing on.
Yeah, like
All right.
Checking their shit.
Okay.
Not a
Can we
problem.
go,
you stubborn.
please?
Not a problem. You stubborn
All
dwarf.
right. So
Actually,
the
we got
best
the little dog.
the
We
best
got the little note.
yes the best way to figure this out is for you guys just imparting some wisdom here is to decide who's going to take the lead, not the one ordering everyone around, but someone to like kind of help you guys to make decisions here.
All right.
Clearly, it can't be the cleric because
Can't be it.
that dude's everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like
Right now. No. All right, but Bert, we got the dog and we got the note.
Yes.
With my detect magic, and I can't read it and explain it to Frankie, and he can't read it to understand it. There's no Frankie can. What's Frankie ability again? Can he like
He's a sorcerer.
decipher shit?
Well, that depends. Okay. By the way, for you guys, you have to decide every day, unless you keep it the way it is. You have to decide what spells you're going to equip. So those are your cantrips are the ones you can use anytime, right? Those are that's part of your training. You can get to do that. The spells that you learn and that you put in the spell slots, those are the ones that do the most damage or have the bigger effects. Those are the ones you get to do per day. So once you use them, they're gone unless you do a long rest. Then it's essentially you have to save up the energy in order to cast that spell. Once you expel that energy, you have to rest in order to get it back, and then you either choose that spell or something else from your level. As I understand the spell casting, so make sure that you understand that. Your cantrips you can do per action, but your spells can take up an action depending on how long it takes for them to be cast. But once they are cast, then that spell slot is expended. It's used for the day.
Copy. Now,
Real quick, before you say that, I got beast. Animal taming. Where would I find that at?
It should be on your character sheet. You'll be able to open that up. So if you go to your character sheet, and if you didn't already put it in there, where'd you get beast taming? I don't see it here.
Like personality traits and stuff like that. I didn't write none of that.
Yeah, good job.
I'll drink to that.
Okay, now I got you one. I'll start writing that stuff in.
Or take notes. You have a notes field.
You muted yourself.
Yes,
He
sir.
muted himself. Noah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm muted.
No.
Oh,
Yo, frack.
Yes, sir.
this is what he's saying about the campaign trips and
gonna want you to
the
remember
spells
on your
and
day
stuff,
off.
man.
Set your spells aside. Also, ask how many times you can
Okay,
use the
so then
spell
I'll
before it's
come pick
done
you up.
for the day.
What?
Mhm.
All right.
Like, if you got
It
healed,
depends.
All right.
Goonie,
fine.
right? How many times can you use it before you have to rest?
One time. All my
Copy.
spells I can use only one time.
Okay. Yeah, but you have other spells.
My cure spell is the only cure spell I have.
That's in your spell slot.
Yes. Now,
Alright.
real quick, it said for clerics, we're capable of using all our level 1 spells.
Say what?
For clerics, they said at level 1, you are capable of using all your level 1 spells that you have picked.
Yeah, but you only have one spell slot. So you can say you have cure wounds today.
Yes.
Tomorrow you change cure wounds for another spell in that category.
Protection from good and evil
Right.
and stuff.
So that becomes your spell for the day.
Okay.
You can't just switch it for
Now,
cure
how do I
wounds.
switch from spells on my main page to my spells?
Every
page?
day that anytime that a day passes in game, then you declare that you're changing this spell for that.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So if it makes it easier, just send me send it to me in the chat. The spells I'm using for today, level 1, this, level 2, this. If it's easier for you to memorize it.
All right.
Otherwise, you can just change it on your sheet.
I'll just send it to you. Make it a lot easier.
I mean, you're still gonna have to change it on your sheet, but
All right.
you know, you wanna. It's a good exercise for you to look at your sheets before you head out or after you wake up from a long rest or whatever. And it's like, okay, do I need this spell? Do I need protection from good and evil when we're in the market? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe another ability is best. Also, for Frecky, and I'm going to take a quick break because I got to pick up my son. This way, you guys can talk about this stuff. But excuse me, the halfling ability, you understand it, right? Where if you roll like a natural 1, which is basically that's one of those. If you roll a 1 on a 20-sided, like it's worse than anything else. So that's a critical failure. So something really bad can happen. A halfling has the ability to ignore. I think once a day or once or twice a day, you can ignore a critical failure. Yeah. So make sure you keep that in mind whenever you go into combat. We wouldn't want you to get pimp slapped again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not another scar.
Yeah. No more scars. Okay. So I'm gonna switch off and we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back with the Scarlet Skies. There we go. Everybody's back. We're back. Oh, I'm not back. We are back with the Scarlet of the Skies. Yeah. Und ja. Did you guys do all your grocery shopping and, you did your Christmas shopping and you're all ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. You interrogated the poor stable boy again. Figured out if he's poisoning your horses. All right. Yeah. So what I will do is I'm going to move you guys to the new map. Get rid of this.
Ooh, let's go look at that
Crapola.
map.
All
Let's
right.
do this. Yeah.
Now-
shoot 'em up.
We decided to move northwest
it is.
towards the
You're going
tree.
to move northwest. I'm going to bring all your tokens in really quickly, assuming that you guys are on horseback.
No, we're
We
walking.
were gonna walk first.
So you're walking.
Yeah,
Yes.
to make sure we can save their strength. So just because we got to get out of there.
All right, so you're walking your horse. You have your horses, but you're walking them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just on a side note, everyone has a speed of a 30. Yes. So
No, I have
oh my God,
75.
here we go. A speed of a 30 means every block on these grids represents 5 feet. So do not use your mouse to move unless you know specifically that where you're moving, that it's 5 feet away. And the easiest way to do that is to go to this arrow thing on the left-hand side on your menu and just click on your token and then drag it out. And you'll see an arrow come out and it'll tell you how far 30 feet is. Okay, and it'll do it in all directions. Or you can just use your arrow keys. You go back and select your token and use your arrow keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet. Or you can do it diagonally and like
That shit ain't working.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it select move or pin view?
Right. So it's select / move. You want to make sure you choose that. Pan view
choose that.
means that you can just grab the map and then move it up and down, so that you can see. But otherwise,
Yeah, it's not working.
oh my
Yeah,
God,
it's not letting me click on it.
nothing less. You guys are just the worst.
Don't worry about it. We know about the squares.
All right.
So that
Okay.
matters.
So that's where you guys are, and the
We gotta
area.
reload the map, right?
You guys are on the map? Oh no, I gotta move you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just set
And
it.
just
All
in case, I
right.
think
Here we
should
go.
refresh it.
So
Oh, there we
now I
Oh, this
just
is
moved you.
cool.
So you're on this path.
Refresh it.
The road itself, it diverges to the left or to the right. That's this is kind of where you guys are going to have to start making some decisions. Everything that represents the trees is an actual tree. So those are obscuring your views. This is why if you guys, I think I have you all on dynamic. You should see like these empty black spaces.
Yes.
You see that?
Mine's is just a
Yeah.
blank screen.
Shades or
Okay.
shadows.
So hold on for one
Refresh
sec.
my screen.
No. It's probably me. I gotta make sure that your dynamic lighting is set. So just give me 1 second. I thought I did that, and it should have. It should have gone on to all of your character sheets, but still learning. We're all still learning.
Yep.
Okay,
I see it. Yep.
Because it's in the daylight mode. Yep, you guys have your visions. Those of you with night vision. The night vision, I'm going to change the color so that you'll know what night vision represents.
Copy.
But we're not doing that just yet because it's still daytime. You guys should still, if you don't see anything on your map, make sure you refresh it and then you futz with the zoom, because for some reason it when you switch over to a map, it'll come in all fuzzy, and then you just change the zoom up and down 1 or 2, and then you'll be able to you'll be able to see it. It'll refocus.
A copy. So each square is like 5 meters.
5 feet, not meters.
5 feet.
Five meters is
5
like
feet.
almost
the same
75
square.
feet. Yeah.
All right. So
All right. So this is where you guys when you left the town, you traveled about an hour. The thing that you notice as you're traveling and you get to this particular fork in the road, because you can see it up ahead. There was a signpost, but you can see it. It's tipped over on its side, and right where just as it's jutting out of the ground, that piece of wood is splintered. So something may have hit it or tore it down. The other thing that you do notice, and it's starting to creep you out, and you can hear the dogs like. Who has the dog, by the way?
Me.
Okay.
Goonie.
All right. He's growling. He's going between growls and little whines as you get to this section, because all
Real
the
quick,
sound.
Can I see which direction he's looking and growling in? Or is it just a straight ahead following the path?
You're walking him, right?
Yeah.
You're not
No,
carrying him.
He's small, right?
Yeah. He's
Yeah, so he's basically in my chest.
Okay, so yeah, he's just looking around. He's not looking in any specific direction. He's behaving like a dog, and he's just just looking around and saying. There are all of the sounds of the forest have gone away. So it's dead silent. You can hear the wind as it rustles through the trees, but you don't hear any other sounds.
No crickets, no birds.
No, nothing. I would normally make you guys roll perception, but it's so noticeable that there's no real need for it.
all right. So
So I'm looking for it. Since you're saying it's noticeable, I'm going to look.
he says not noticeable.
No, he said
No.
it's so noticeable.
No, I'm talking about the
Like the
sounds going
sound.
away.
Like the
Oh, okay.
forest got
Yeah.
quiet.
When the forest got quiet,
Weird.
if you've ever walked through the woods, you always hear sounds, but at certain points, the animals
It gets quiet.
they just stop, and it freaks people out. It freaks me out up here, and anytime, because constantly crickets, and then all of a sudden they just stop. I'm like, there's an axe murderer outside. You know what I'm saying? So you're not in the there's an axe murderer, but it's definitely raised some goose pimples.
Suspicion.
All right. The
Can I use
real quick.
perception to see my
The
One-
black.
surroundings to
one
see
at-
if
one at-
anybody's hiding?
One at a time.
Real quick, Goonie. The black things on the map. Those are the darker parts.
Those are the parts of the tree. Those are the parts of the forest that you can't see past. So those
okay.
it's obscuring your view. Like I'll give you an example, and I'm gonna move. I'll move you, Akira. So as you move in the map, you notice how
It changes.
It changes.
Okay.
That's your point of view. So once you go around that obstruction, you can see what's behind it.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is pretty dope.
Oh,
So that's
so
the part
cool.
of this game that's going to be it's going to be more interactive and more immersive, because you won't be able to see the whole map unless it's daytime, and even in the daytime there are going to be sections that you won't be able to see past
Shadows.
because they're
Look,
obstructed. Yeah.
All right.
Shadows. All right, guys. You said the sign is cut, right?
Yes, it looks like
In the middle, but we're not up there
It's
yet.
not cut from where you can
It
see
looked like it was broken.
It looks like it was broken. It is approximately from where you are. It's about 75 feet away.
Okay.
So what we gonna do, guys? Can we? Does anybody have the ability to check the surroundings to tell if they're being if somebody's hiding from us?
You can do
like a survival check.
You can do a perception check, and hold on for a second. Don't roll anything yet.
I got you guys.
Oh, I got a -1 on that. That's
no
no good for me.
Caught up.
I'm not gonna do it.
We all can do it.
Yeah, but I got a -1.
It doesn't matter. We all can do it. What's the worst that happen? You fail, or what's the best thing that can happen? You could roll a 20.
Damn.
God bless.
All right.
Copy. You ain't gotta yell at me, dwarf.
That was pretty. That was pretty harsh, I think.
Sorry.
He's just like, listen, this is what you're doing. I'm a priest.
Dosh me.
I'm a cleric, son.
Dosh me.
Elvin.
Don't tell the elf.
All right, so
Woman.
it would be perception.
Perception.
Correct.
All right, so
Perception rolls. Perception.
I roll mine.
All right, so Lord Akira's like, I don't see nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Okay, Epion. Okay, Korgoth.
All right, who else is making a roll?
Yeah.
Frecky.
Meliodas.
Oh, it's right here.
Meliodas.
I got her.
How do I roll?
You click your perception.
Go to your
Go to your
character,
character sheet and hit perception.
Yep.
Okay, my fault. She did it. She got 13.
Okay.
I don't know because that says
Frank,
arcane.
let's go. It's on the left side of your paper on your the character sheet.
Right where your attributes are, there should be a listing.
Yes. Right below your saving throw.
Oh, him and me
Strength,
and him.
Dexterity, Constitution.
Right.
You roll?
Me and Neff.
Prostitution?
Yeah, prostitution. You sell your body and make us money.
Where do you see prostitution? Jesus.
I heard it. I thought
Nobody said prostitution. Nobody. Oh my God.
I see.
Are you trying to tell us something, sir? Are you It's on that listing. You see it says acrobatics, animal handling, that all those skills that are listed. Go from the bottom up. It's 5
He
from
got
the bottom.
it. His is a 4.
All right. No, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at his character sheet just because he's a Momo. All right. Anyway, so
he's a Momo.
For Korgoth, it's Korgoth and
Epion.
Korgoth, Epion, thy Epion, really? I didn't even notice that. Oh my God! I wish there was a way to lock the character sheets. You guys are awful. You guys are awful. All right. For the 3 that rolled above a 13, right at this rock, okay, you thought you saw something move, like duck behind the rock.
All right. Behind one rock.
All right,
This rock here.
right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna move there.
you would have got killed.
I got
Now
smoke.
your horses are also now starting to get a little jittery.
All right, can we tie our horses up to like
Anywhere around the area
like
we
right
at?
here where I'm moving to? You see where I'm moving to? Like right here, like to this tree or
All right,
to
so
these rocks.
essentially, what the best thing you can do is just click and hold your left mouse button, and it'll do that circle.
Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah,
can we
change
like
my,
put our like horses here, tie it up somewhere, or tie it up to this tree over
all right,
there?
so everything that you guys are gleefully pinging, holy crap! There's
yeah,
nothing
sorry.
there. That's just grass. The tree, the tree immediately to your left and to your right, you can tie them to the low hanging branches or around the base of around the trunk of the tree.
Let's just.
I just don't want to lose our horses.
So we make our way through the road.
Mm-hmm.
We just saw something go behind the rock.
All right, yeah, but then me and Korgoth will go.
Well, how about you get good aim, and I go with Kogoth and Meliodas and Frankie. We head towards the rock.
So I go a different direction, and I go.
Like you go over here.
Like somewhere over here. Yeah. Like somewhere over here. Yeah.
No, not by yourself, by the tree.
No, like right here. No, like right here.
Yeah, like right here.
Like right here, in this square right here. So that's.
All right.
15.
So what is that?
15.
In distance-wise from where you are, Akira,
That should be 15 feet.
Which tree
I'm
are you going
this
to?
way, right here.
All right, so you're just going into this clearing?
Yep.
To see behind the rock.
Just to be able, can I see behind? If I go there, would I be able to see behind that rock?
All right, so if you go there, if you
Yes.
go here, right?
Or here.
Then you should have a line of sight. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here and see what I can see.
All right. So once you get into your line of sight, excuse me, I'm sorry. Once you move, and you're not with your horse, I want to make sure that we're clear on that.
Yes.
You have your horse with you?
No.
Okay. You guys tied them up to these trees.
I left it with.
Who tied their horse?
I left my horse with Korgoth to
All
hold.
right, so Korgoth,
Not
so the
Korgoth,
barbarian
not Korgoth.
has two horses.
Not Korgoth, my fault. Meliodas. I left it with Meliodas
All right, so Meliodas is holding the.
because I was in between both of
All right.
them.
When you move up, I'm sorry, 1 second here. You slowly creep up in order to see what may have ducked behind that rock, and once you get a good view of it,
He runs.
It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
so.
I really,
And you come around and you're like, oh, what is that thing? It looks at first it looks like a fat, like a pig that's standing upright, but then as you inch around to get a better view, you're like, what is that? And it's just all splotchy and skin, and then it turns to you.
Uh-oh.
Yup.
Right.
Yup.
That's what you guys see.
Oh, that's fire!
So it
I don't
turns-
think that's fire. I'm scared.
it turns and it's just like,
yeah, it's kind of scary.
and immediately
Okay,
goes into attack you.
Okay, am I able to yell so
Okay,
they can hear me?
I just assumed you screamed like a girl. Now,
Initiative roll.
all right, hold on a second.
Sit. Sit.
Damage.
Then you see another one. It pops out from behind a bush. He's like, "Ah!" This one up here.
Oh,
Then from everywhere, it seems you hear All right. I'm going to roll the initiative for these two guys. I should hold on a second.
That's 12.
Wait a minute.
That counts.
Robot macro. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you
So
rolled
there
four.
we go. That's their initiatives.
That's
So
That's
we're going to
the-
start with Lord Akira. Click on your token. Make sure you guys click on your token. Don't go to your character sheet. Click on your token. You're going to see the boxes that
Yep.
show up on the top.
A player attack, spellbook, transfer,
And initiative. Okay? So just click initiative.
Can my teammates hear me from where I'm at?
Yeah, they can. In fact, these Korgoth, all the rest of the crew can see this guy as he pops out. You're the only one
Okay.
that can see the guy behind the rock.
Okay, Meliodas, stay on that side and be ready. Set your
He doesn't even
fire.
know how to talk.
if
He's
he
like,
decide-
what had happened was.
set your fire just in case he comes around. You'll be
All right,
ready.
so
if he
everyone
comes
else,
around.
please roll initiative.
Me too. All right, gotcha.
What the
You got the same answer twice.
fucking go? I mean,
Please don't get a 1. Ah.
All
you
right.
got it in Meliodas.
So Lord Akira starts first. He gets his first attack.
Get on the horse and let's go. Nah.
Uh-oh, he's stroking his beard.
You think that's a good idea?
He's thinking. He's stroking his
Remember,
beard.
you can hear me from where you are, so you think that's a good idea?
I don't know. What I
To
was
do
thinking
what,
was
run?
he
Yeah.
said we hear raw everywhere now. It's not just them two.
Just not just behind these two characters. Yeah.
You see? So
Look at his face.
they're everywhere right now. And this is the only path we can take to get to
That whole space, you guys, number one, you're walking your horses, so you're on foot. You can get on your horses and go. My boy Danny was like, "Yo, this whole group is garbage." he put in the chat. He's like, "Yo, stop the game."
Yo, tell that dwarf from the lower middle of the area to stop talking.
Oh no
Tell
no!
him welcome.
The next
Tell
time,
him
the
welcome
next
to
time
the
we play the Forsaken Kingdom. You guys can just bust on how dumb they are. But in any event, all right. So, what are you guys doing? Lord Akira, man, make a decision. He's
So
he's frozen. He's
stroking
like
his beard.
he's just he stood
I'm
there.
nervous.
He's just like
No
he's
wrong
like,
answers.
what is that? Oh no! I don't know what to do.
All right, I'm letting y'all know there's somebody.
Okay,
right
so
here,
here's what you can
I'm
do.
gonna shoot at him.
Knowing what you've already alerted your party. That's not the
Okay.
issue. The issue is not that you didn't alert your party already. You did that. The issue is what your action is going to be. Now,
gonna
here's what
attack,
hold on for a second. I'm just gonna help you visualize what you can do. All right. So you can move and then attack. So you have 30. You have a 30, right? You've already
Didn't I
used.
use 15.
You didn't use the 15 to. This is with the initiative. It essentially resets your move. I'm gonna have it that it resets
Okay.
your move. So you can move 30 feet away in any direction. You can move you can move double that for your action. So if your standard move is 30, that means you can move 30 feet in any direction or up to 30 feet and then do an action. If you do what's called a full move or I can't remember what the hell it is, or dash, that's what it's called. So you can do a dash, which is double your movement, but that's your entire attack. All right, so you can move 60 feet, and that would be your attack for this round. You can hold your action, and basically you can decide from this point forward where you want to attack. You could either hold your action to attack or hold your action to defend, because there is no dodging in this game unless you hold your action.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. That should be 30
Mm-hmm.
from where I was.
Okay, again,
And
use your mouse buttons and just count out 6. That's the easiest way that you can do it from where you are. You just click on your token and just use your not your mouse button, your arrow keys on your keyboard.
that doesn't work for me. But
Yeah, just click
I'm
on.
moving here.
Make sure you click on your token and then use your arrow keys. Your arrow keys on your keyboard. It's the easiest way to do it. Either way. All right. So you move there. It still sees you because you have the line of sight.
am I still in the line of sight?
Yeah, it's right there.
All right, so
So
I am
you're
going
actually
to-
close. You're closer to it now than you were before. Hold on.
I'm
Move
going-
back. Everybody,
I'm going
don't
to
move your tokens,
attack.
please. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay. You are a
Regular,
ranger,
no,
so make
no,
it.
no piercing rounds.
You're gonna what?
No piercing rounds. I'm gonna use regular bow.
It's all piercing, but you can. You're talking about your bonus, the special arrows that you bought, the special arrowheads, right?
Piercing, yeah.
Okay,
armor
so-
piercing rounds.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah.
Make sure you click on your token.
Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see it better.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Dagger.
Click on your token. Then you can go to
Longbow.
player attacks, and then yes. All right. With that 19, you hit. You make a strike. Which one were you hitting? You were hitting the one by the rock, right?
Behind the rock.
Okay.
Behind the rock. My fault. I
So
should've said that
when
in the beginning.
he knocks his arrow, he's like, oh here. Hold on a second. All right. So did 11. Wait, you did 11 points of damage or 9?
It says
11. Okay.
11.
So you did 11 points of damage. And all right. So this little guy goes and he hits the ground.
Looks like we don't gotta run. Attack! No.
Wait, I got a question. At this point, do we know that he's attacking the one behind the rock?
Yeah, you're literally right there where you can see him.
Yeah.
He's like 10 feet away from you. So he ran here, and then ran back to shoot it. Even though from here he could have shot it.
And mind you, he said this creature's here.
No,
I just wanted to make sure that I was in the area around you guys.
okay.
It's the bad guy's turn. Bad
No
guy's turn.
judgment.
All right. So this one's already dead. So that one I'm gonna take off of there. That would mean that it's this guy's turn. So what it does is it beats a hasty retreat. Once his buddy went down, it just like.
Let's go to get friends.
Okay, next is Korgoth,
He went to the kitchen.
of course.
Right on time. Your turn, D.
Korgoth is
Korgoth.
up.
Damn. Where did the other one go?
You
He
sound
ran.
He ran.
Yeah.
All right,
He
so
did what's
what are we
called a
fighting?
He did what's called a disengage.
Okay.
All right, a disengage. There's the difference between running away and disengaging is that the disengage is your action, and you're carefully moving away from combat, not giving your opponents what's called an opportunity attack. So that's what it did. So you guys are able to figure out what you're doing next, because again, you still hear everywhere. It's like echoing around you.
If
Burn
I
the
do-
forest down.
I was
Nah.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, can I do a perception check just to see
my character sheet, Poppy.
Where they screaming from?
if if there's any others in the area?
Yeah,
Right.
sure. Please make a perception roll.
He's the one
Well,
telling the
now let me
story.
ask another question.
Mhm.
Does that take an action
It's us
or action
fighting.
or
Okay.
like if I do a
No,
perception check
we're
and I
still,
want to
His turn.
move
we're
or
still on level
anything,
one.
will that be my turn?
Uh,
Like if I do perception check, would I not be able to move and attack or?
it would be like a half an action.
But he does a perception check. If you
Let's
move
go.
30, you can only move 50. Ooh.
Okay, so once Akira, he had made his L-shaped move and came back. Where is it?
I just want to like look around and see if there's any more.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
You
good
see
perception.
one's just
Do it.
coming right behind to attack Akira. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the opportunity to use your other. You can move to melee range, but that would be your action because you use your perception. Or if you have a ranged weapon, you can try to attack it that way. Now the caveat to that is if you roll a critical failure, you may hit Akira.
Oh shit. Go for it.
I'm sorry, I'm reading something.
Sure. Also, as a bonus action, you can use your rage. I think you can use a rage up to 2 times per day before you need to use a long rest in order to get that back. Rage is one of the barbarians' tool. It's the main tool in the toolbox at low levels.
Real quick. He can't take that 10-minute break, 10-minute nap, a rest.
Short rest will not get your rage back.
Okay.
All right, so all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move towards Akira on this side,
Mhm.
and let me see.
If you move, that's your action. The only other thing you
it.
can do is burn your rage in preparation for the next attack, for the next round. All right, whoever's drawing lines, please stop doing that. In fact, I know who's drawing the lines because it's in purple. I swear to God, I hate you.
Damn, because I don't want to burn a rage. But all right, you know what?
I don't think you need to.
Right,
You're
that's
up.
what I was thinking. All right, so
Mike Larry, I mean, Epion, we can't see you.
Oh.
all right, so you know what? I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna go into a rage, so that way, in case he attacks me, I mean, in general, just in case, I'll go into a rage.
All right, so you're gonna burn your rage.
Yep.
All right, so you.
And I'm not gonna do nothing.
It's just thematically, you're burning your rage to get ready to lay the smackdown on this thing, which leaves Epion. He's next.
Yep, I like crossbow. I'm gonna use that.
This map is pissing me off.
I'm gonna move.
Discretion. What is a rolling token?
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's in your. It should be in your
30.
toolbar on the left.
I moved.
No, but
30.
it's saying that you used it.
Oh, that was a macro.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see my name in the turn order.
Did you roll initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did?
I got a
What did you get?
10.16.
All right, I gotta add you. When you do the initiative, make sure you click on your token first. All right, so
I have to do it through the character sheet because when I click on the token, it doesn't do anything.
it doesn't do anything. All right, so yeah, so 10.1.
Yeah.
10.16.
All right, so
She's
let's-
before Epion.
hold on.
Yeah, it's actually her go.
All right, so it's Akira, Amanda. Yeah. So Epion, Akira, Frecky, excuse me. What is the assassin of gods doing?
What is the assassin of God doing?
Now remember, you can move your 30 feet. All right, so this is at least 25 feet away. Even if you jump the rock or go around it, or you can move in 30 feet in any direction. So your full 60. It's really up to you.
Alright, I'm gonna move to the creature.
Mm-hmm. Can you move your token?
Nope.
All right. So I'll move you. Where are you moving? Just click on the map. Okay. So you're moving right behind it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Weird. How many hit points do you have? Because you didn't put it back.
Oh,
Your total.
my character has 7.
All right. There we go. Just wanted to make sure.
Come on, Frecky, you got this, Frecky. You try to sneak up on me, Frecky, you got this.
Just don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
You snuck
I
up
don't
on me.
want to die.
Damn.
Sorry.
Why you on initiative?
Initiative.
No, why did shoot him up roll initiative?
They didn't. You rolled perception. She rolled a Reaper. What did she get for this, Luke?
No,
Hold on a second.
Meliodas. What the fuck?
You just naming different people
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
What is going
nah,
on
my,
here,
my
bro?
screen,
What are you talking
my
about?
my screen wasn't loaded. That's
All
my
right.
fault.
With your rapier, you come up you come up beside it, because you didn't declare you were sneaking. I won't add that damage. I'll just give it the 11. But fortunately enough, as this thing is coming up to claw, Akira's like, she just slices right through its back, and it's like, and
Please help me.
Akira's there's a little doo-doo that comes out of Akira's backside as he notices, as he turns and sees this thing just lie still. Okay, so at this point in time, you guys notice. Hold on a second. I'll tell you right there.
Oh, I see him.
Can't we just get one day just walking regular?
Only you want to play an RPG where you just walk.
All right.
Get Death Stranding.
So again, those sounds. 4 more show up. These two come out from behind. This one comes out from behind this bush, and then the second one that Akira saw is this one. They're all indistinguishable in the sense that neither one of them looks different from the other. They're all pudgy and pockmarked and got boils and cysts coming out their skins. They look like they're in pain. Their lips are drawn back. You can see just jagged, nasty teeth that they're coming out. So they're quite gross.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna roll initiative again. I'm gonna remove everybody from the
I
turn
only
order.
see only one on my screen.
All right, refresh your screen.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll a bulk macro, which is the initiative, and there we
I
go.
know I got good initiatives. I know I got good initiatives.
So everybody
Yeah,
roll
what is it?
initiative,
Got 17.
and Frecky, you can tell me what your initiative is, and I'll add you.
Oh yeah, you said looking at that. This is
I still only see one on my screen.
Oh, maybe because I don't know.
I see the one to the right over here. If you can see what I'm.
Oh,
Just
This one.
just
Damn,
ping it.
Cobra.
You so
Good job,
that's the
baby.
one you see.
Yep.
All right.
oh,
Oh,
This one over here
can
is
reroll
So
that.
that.
you don't see any of these?
you can re-roll that.
No. Wait. I'm gonna keep backing up out the map.
Did you? Just initiative.
Oh yes. I see it now.
Okay.
see it
What
now.
did Frecky roll?
4.16.
Okay, that-
4.16.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I got a raw initiative.
if you haven't already, yep. Remember, click on your token and click initiative.
Oh. I just horrible this initiative.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Epion, you're up.
All right. Now, is it this guy still here too, right? That's
Who?
right in front of Billy. Right in front of Kira to the right.
Do you not see the giant X? He's talking about that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he just came out. He came out from that bush.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get. Would I be able to hit him with my arrow if I get this close?
I'm sorry.
My crossbow. Would I be able to reach him?
What's the range of the crossbow?
Oh,
I might move my piece just to check the range.
All right,
and
so
shit.
here we go. This one here is 20 feet away.
like
Then these
crossbow?
three are 50, 55, 60, and 55 feet away.
Light crossbows. What?
I don't know. Look in your character sheet.
It doesn't say. It just says +2.
No, it
1d8
does.
piercing.
Where are you?
Character sheet.
Epion. Click on it. Click on the cogwheel.
Oh, okay.
You see where it says range 80, 320? So it can go up
Okay.
to 320 feet, but if you go past 80, the attack will be at a disadvantage because it's exceeding its maximum effective range.
All right.
So
So I can hit him from
between
here.
yeah,
So yeah, I went ahead with my light crossbow.
which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting this one.
Okay,
Only one there. The
make
rest of them to the
a
back.
roll, please.
Yes. Let's do this.
All right, with a 16, you do hit, but the arrow grazes its arm. It's like ah!
Oh, I missed.
Sorry, guys.
No, you hit it, but it didn't sink into its flesh. It just went
Got
through it. It just gave it a flesh wound.
Just but a flesh wound.
I don't know, the enemy, he got a 17.
Who has a 17?
All
One
of
of
them
the
got
bad
higher
guys.
than you guys.
Nah, it's one above me, and then it's Meliodas after me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Next is this guy here. So he's gonna move. He's gonna take his full move.
And attack me.
No, he's just gonna dash forward. So
Take the
he's
60.
gonna dash forward. So
Took the guy at the top.
all right,
Oh, the guy on the top.
all right.
Okay.
So that's him. Next is Akira.
Lord.
I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna hit the one in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one in the back to see if I could kill it.
All right, make your roll.
Let's do this, Kira.
Click on my character. Hit the attack. Let that pop up. There we go. Longbow. Oh, terrible.
All right.
6.
It's 6 damage.
All right.
If I did do it.
All right. So that one, another bow slices through the air and hits it right in the chest, and he's like, "Ah!" Hits the ground.
Let's go.
Meliodas.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Use your fire attack.
Can I ask a
Oh my
question
God.
for future reference?
Sure.
If they're standing like that,
Uh-huh.
can I shoot an armor-piercing round to hit armor-piercing arrow to hit through both of them?
An attempt like that would be at a disadvantage, but yeah, you can attempt it.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
can I move up here and hit him with my fire hand?
Okay, so
How
I
far
don't
can
know
you
if you
travel?
haven't. I don't know if you have been listening. You can move 30 feet or 6 squares, and then take an action. If you have a bonus action, that means don't move. Go back, please. This is why children should never. No, I'm just kidding. What? No. What is it? What is it? He says millennials. I'm a millennial. I don't know anything. You can move. Your speed is a 30. That means you can move 30 feet and then take an action. You can move 60 feet, but that would be your action. Okay? You can,
Okay.
or you can do an attack from where you are, so long as they're in the range of whatever attack you're using. Okay?
You could move 30 feet and attack, and if
move
you
like
move
right
here,
60
Frank?
feet, you
wait,
can't
wait.
attack.
Don't tell them what to do. That's just that's not how this works.
My fault.
This is not group combat.
And I'm gonna pop this one. Where is it?
All right, so let's see.
Burning hands.
What is the range of burning hands? It is 15 foot. 15-foot cone. Okay, so you're attacking this guy here who made his mad dash to save his friend. And did you make the roll?
Yeah, 13.
Okay. And what's the damage for burning hands? Why didn't it
I
come up?
don't know.
You got to look at your character sheet, kid. Burning hands is 3d6 fire, so roll 3d6.
That's 13.
No, that
You
was
got
his attack
two-
roll.
Oh.
No, you just rolled the attack again. Go to the die roller, and then take 3d6. I'll see if I can fix this on your character sheet and why it's not coming up.
Oh, let's see.
Hover over on the left side. Then you see the die.
I see the die, but I only see.
It's the second from the bottom.
Second from the top. 3d6.
3d6. Okay.
You see the little die graphic, and if you
Okay, I
hover
see.
over it, then a grid will come up. You just find the d6, which is second, like
I
third
got
from the top. Okay, so that's my.
I got
just wanna make sure.
7.
All right. So he's just like, I'll save you all. No, just kidding. You unleash
That's exactly.
you unleash your cone of fire on the creature, and I just want to make sure something. All right, and you did 7. What you realize as it's like it's just singed. It seems to have a resistance to fire.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay. So that's Meliodas.
Wow.
Now this guy's dead, so I'll remove him from this list, and that means that this guy here, it's his turn.
He can't reach us.
All right, so that's what he does, and that's his action. The next is Korgoth.
Yes. I'm going to move here,
Oh.
He's
He's
coming
gonna-
to save me.
It's gonna.
and I'm going to make an attack.
What are you gonna? What weapon? You had what weapon in hand?
I'm gonna use the battle axe.
All right, the battle axe that
What
you
that he got? The new
that
one.
you the newly acquired battle axe. Okay, make your roll, sir.
Gonna break it in.
Right. Ooh.
Let's go.
All right.
And he's enraged.
So he does his Thundar the Barbarian yell. "Rah!"
That's right. Ain't no baby walking the wall.
Dropping your battle axe, you cleave it from shoulder to midsection.
Let's go, Korgoth.
And he falls beneath your expensive blade that you are now dulling. How dare you, sir? Anyway, so next would be
Let's go,
this
shoot.
guy here.
Let's go, Frank.
Oh, I'm
Process
sorry, I moved too much.
elimination.
All right.
Mediotis and Korgoth.
Now Frecky the insane. She goes. Frecky the straight up
real
halfling
quick.
murdering. No, okay.
Can I ask this question?
Ask a question.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this.
I won't know until you
hear
ask.
the noises all around us, or is it just coming from in front of us from these two creatures?
Right now, it's just these two creatures.
So the noise
Gotcha.
dropped.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We good, y'all. We good. We going home. We going home.
Good question. Good question.
He said, "We going home. We going home."
Go home, bro.
Good question. Good question.
Got y'all.
Stubborn dwarf.
Life for life.
The big guy.
Let's go, Frecky. We waiting on you, baby.
She wants to make it over there.
No, I'm gonna go
So you can move the 30.
by.
So this is 30. All right. So right here is your range. If you're moving
I'm
forward.
just gonna move next to Kogoth.
All right. So we'll move her next to Korgoth. All right. So we'll place her there. You don't have any ranged weapons or anything like that you can throw, or like a light crossbow. Switching weapons is pretty much an action. So, but just keep that in mind.
I
Okay.
think she meant behind him. I don't think she
All
meant
right.
next.
All right. She said next, but we'll put her behind. No biggie.
No.
Just,
No, I can.
There he goes
so
with
you-
the whole truth thing.
so you're good there, or you want to stand next to him?
Next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go next time.
I realize that she's your wife and everything, but you don't really. You don't.
She's standing next to the wrong man right now.
You
All right.
you kind of
One in
don't.
the chamber.
You
The
kind
one in
of
the
you
chamber.
kind of don't need to speak for her, sir. All right.
Cut.
All right. So next to Korgoth, because quite frankly, she has more kills than Korgoth anyway.
Oh,
I got one under my belt. I don't care.
He got the one. She's like a half dozen. He's like, yay! It's like,
Me.
you big bitch. All right. Epion, it's your girl.
Let's go, Epion. Let's go, baby. Nah, do it. Look, do it. Look.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Not you.
No, no.
That's
It's your husband who's
Epion's
he
son.
spoke up for you to tell you where to go, but he can't figure out where he wants to go.
oh, my fault, y'all.
All I see is his nipple.
I don't. That's just this is
You
all this
stupid.
very disturbing to me.
All right. I'm gonna go right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna hit him with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Hit
okay.
him now with your crossbow.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna go back into battle mode. Here we go. All right.
Let's go. I love that.
Go ahead.
Which one are you hitting?
He wants to
The
hit
one to
this
the left.
one.
All right, the one on the left. All right. With an 18, you an arrow sinks right into its chest and it yells out, "Ah! Ah!" and it's still coming. It hasn't fallen.
Uh-oh.
All right, so the one on the left, right? All right, -6 on that bad boy, and that would mean that this guy, he's dead. So I'll remove him from the initiative chart. Right? Yeah, he's dead. So I'll remove him. That leaves Akira next.
Akira.
Yep. It's Akira then Meliodas. So start thinking about what you want to do. Can you guys see the turn order on your sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so just pay attention to that. Just know that if it's green, it's on you. Everybody else coming up behind, just start thinking about what you want to do.
Copy. Up. Make this go fast.
How can I see if I have multi-shot and stuff?
You don't,
You can't.
because no, just kidding. Just look on your character sheet.
He said, "No, you don't."
On your character sheet, you have your abilities. On the right of the front of the character sheet, those are your abilities for your race and your class.
I got public, normal, and core.
Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? On your
On
core
my
abilities.
character sheet.
Yeah, on your core abilities, that has your weapons, your skills, your attributes, your on the bottom. Excuse me. On the bottom left, you see where it says proficiencies.
Yes.
Those are the things that you're good at. Okay, and it has weapons, armor, what languages you speak. All right. So if you don't see it there, then you could also go back to your spells, see what you have there, if you can use that. But that may be something, and I'm not 100% sure, but that may be something that comes up later on for the ranger as you get higher in level.
Copy. I just want to make sure.
And I'm
My
telling
fault.
you, I swear to God, I hate you guys so much.
Okay, so do we know the feet that they could walk?
I don't see how that matters, but they move 20 feet. They've moved 20 feet in clips. The one that dashed, he was able to get to this guy here, but
For 40.
but that was it. That was his action. So he couldn't really do anything else, which is why he ran. He basically ran to his death.
So I think I should be able to hit this guy right here from where I'm at.
The distance is 35 feet. And what's the range of your longbow?
It is.
I'm pretty sure you can hit him. Just keep that in mind for your character, so you'll know moving forward what your range is.
Okay, I don't know where the range is.
All right, so click on the cogwheel and open it up. It'll tell you. You can shoot up to 150 feet without any penalties, or up to 600 feet with a disadvantage.
The cogwheel right by the longbow?
Yeah. You see it now?
No.
All right. So
Damn.
how are you not seeing
I'ma-
this? You
I'ma
just clicked it. So it'll
This
give you
one right here?
Yeah.
This one.
It opens
Okay.
it opens up everything for that weapon. Whoever's has that other noise going, please stop that.
JJ.
Just mute yourself. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So you see it. It says that the attack is based on your dexterity. You're proficient in it. The range underneath your dex is 150 feet /600. So 150
Okay,
feet
yes.
is your comfortable range where you can apply your bonuses. Up to if you can shoot up to 600 feet away and potentially hit something, but you won't be able to add any bonuses to it. It'll just be a raw roll.
It wouldn't be as accurate as 150 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot from here.
All right. Make your roll.
All right. Am I able to hit both of them with a piercing arrow?
You can make that roll with a disadvantage. Yes.
Try.
Okay. So
So what you do is go to your character sheet and tell you exactly what you need to do. Go back to your character sheet. Go to at the top where it says advantage, normal, disadvantage. Click
Yep.
disadvantage.
Okay,
I just did that, but yeah, and now hit longbow.
When I go back to this menu, regular menu, and I click on my character and do it that way.
I mean, you could have done it from your character sheet, but either way, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this one
Mm-hmm.
and longbow.
All right. So the thing with the disadvantage is that you choose the lowest number.
Oh, you got an 8.
All right. So that wouldn't be a 17; would be an 8. That's why the 8 is highlighted and the 17 is grayed out.
17 is not.
Okay. So you make your attempt to be the hero. It's like this. He's like, this realm needs a hero that it needs, and not the hero that it wants. And that is Lord Okira. And the arrow sails wide. They both look at you like, "Ah." No, I'm just kidding. They don't do that.
No,
But, all right, so you miss on that attack roll, which would bring us to Meliodas.
The redwood forest needs.
Does he has his spells? Oh no, that's it. He uses one spell.
No, he has his cantrips that he can use.
Okay.
The spell that he just used may be one of his learned
Slots.
one of his spell slots. So if that's the case, then yes, he can't use that again. Is that one of your spell slots? Burning Hands, right? Yes, it is. Now here's the thing: you have 2 spell slots. You have Thunder Wave and Burning Hands. You can do Burning Hands twice or Thunder Wave twice. You don't. It's not that you remembered both of those spells, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right on this. What that means is, for this day you can use one of each or one twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, not you. Him.
Oh.
He's muted.
He's muted. So you got to unmute yourself.
I understand.
Okay, great. So what are you doing? You can use your cantrips. You can use your cantrips, a martial weapon, or melee weapon. Actually, you can't because they're 10 feet away. You can use, unless you move into melee range. So melee range would be right next to them, 5 feet.
Right
Or
there,
you
yeah.
can use your range. You can use Burning Hands for the second time, but that would be it for those spells for the day. All you would have left is your cantrips.
Use a cantrip.
All right, stop listening to him. Stop talking. I will mute
All right.
you. I swear to God.
All right.
Stop backseat playing. You can
Okay,
see this little
everywhere,
dwarf.
man.
He's like, listen here, Sonny. Use your burning hands. It's like, for fuck's sake, do something.
Take the fucking
Frankie, if you're gonna talk, take yourself off of mute.
I use Thunder Wave.
Okay, make your roll.
Is they're resistant to fire.
Okay, so their DC save is a 12,
Smart man.
and they have to use their Constitution. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll their saving roll. All right. Constitution save for this guy. It's a normal roll. Okay.
Well, that's not
Damn.
And I'm going to use the
Wow.
I'm going to do the saving throw for this guy.
Damn.
All right, so you like, boom, I'm dancing. They're both like,
No. No.
they the spell I believe does half damage. They do take half damage on a save. I'm gonna make sure. You gotta when you're doing these spells, make sure that you understand what you're doing, what the spell can do, and all that good horse shit. Where are you?
Cow shit.
Methane
I
cometh.
think I'm in some deep shit, guys.
He just runs up. He's like, I'll take care of this. Help.
No.
All right, so it's a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed. All right, so they do take damage, but at half. Let me see something here. Let me make sure that I'm doing that right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. So you did how much damage? It was
12.
Was it 12? Or did
Yep.
hold on a sec. No, you didn't do 12. You did 8. This spell already had the damage configured into it, so you only did 8 points. So you really just did 4.
The damage.
Yep, we took
Good
one
damage.
out.
Okay, so this one's like his you can see blood pouring out of his head. And he's like and then just hits the ground. but his buddy's like, ah! And he's gonna make a dash towards you to attack.
Oh.
All right, so he runs up. He's like, motherfucker!
Save
No, he
me,
didn't say.
Korgoth.
He doesn't say motherfucker, but he does attack you.
He does attack you.
Korgoth, you better save me.
All right.
Why I gotta save you?
Your AC, your armor class is what? Your armor class, according to this, I think I gotta switch that around because I had the attributes all screwed up. Yeah. All right, so let me fix that really quick. Your armor class is 14. Your hit points
What happened?
are 8. All right, so
Just reading your name.
wait, how do you have 8 hit points?
Epion the Epion. Because I'm the Epion the Epion.
Oh yeah, you have 8 hit points. Okay, so he runs up to you, he's like, ah! But you're like, no, don't touch me. Please help me. Help. Help. Leaving Korgoth to take up the slack as Meliodas, a familiar smell of pee and poop comes out of Meliodas. Okay, make your roll, please. What are you going to
Let's go, Korgoth.
You're battle axing him to the face?
Yes, but I gotta find out if I'm still in rage.
Yes, you are.
Okay, good.
As far as I understand, hold on for a second. As far as
Yeah.
I understand, as for rage,
For the entire fight.
all right, stop it. Holy shit.
We got the DM tutor over there.
No.
All right, I believe you get an advantage on the roll, so make sure you click that. It lasts for 1 minute, and each round is 6 seconds, so it's going to last for a while. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to use my battle axe.
All right.
Hopefully, I can do some real damage.
Good question, Korgoth. Good question.
I don't think he asked a question, but go ahead.
No.
No, you got to roll again. You didn't change it to advantage, so just roll again a raw roll.
What do you mean a raw roll?
Meaning, don't
Got it.
don't click on advantage now. Just hit it again as a normal attack. I'll show you what I mean. Just roll the attack again. I'll tell you. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. All right.
That sucks.
Oh,
So,
that's horrible.
Even with the advantage, it's only a 7. Now, what I'm saying is, if you go to your character sheet, right?
Yep.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. So where are you? There you are. So if you go to your character sheet, right at the top, you see what says advantage, normal, disadvantage? It's automatically on normal. So what you want to do is click it to advantage and then attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this and try it a different way. If you guys are using the token buttons, using it that way, there's going to be another pop-up screen that says, is it advantage or disadvantage? And then you can pick from a drop-down menu. But we won't do that for now. But in other words, he's just like, ah, die, foul beast. The thing's like,
No.
I feel like Lisa and Bart Simpson.
all right, his buddy is gone. So that means Frecky is up.
Right. So,
You got to speak up, you silent assassin.
I would sneak up behind him
Mm-hmm.
and
All right, so you're going to need to roll a stealth because it's out in the open and it's still daytime. So make a stealth roll. And it will be against his passive perception. Oh, yeah, you beat that. All right, so, yeah, you definitely beat his passive perception. All right, so you sneak up behind him, and I'm sure she's going to go, all right, make your attack roll.
stab him.
Somebody get her a box.
Oh! All right.
Ooh.
So
Dude,
as
he's gonna
once
fix me.
again, as Korgoth is like, ah, and the thing dodges out of the way, he's like, and then just falls forward on a puddle of blood.
Oh,
Let's go.
She's
That jumped that fool.
all right. That being the end of this battle round.
Good job, Frank.
I love
Good
that
job.
sound.
You're not the only one, Frank. You're not the
All right.
only one.
Um,
Can we search them?
can we search the bodies? Yeah, word.
Yeah, they are like completely nude. It's just
Oh, okay.
boils and frayed skin. One of
They
them
got the little
one of them
penis
has a little
dangling.
two of them have little coin purses. So in total you get 15 copper and 3 gold pieces.
Oh, sweet.
For each of us?
No, 15 copper and 3 gold pieces. So you guys have to decide how it's split.
Oh, okay.
Now you could do it now or you could do it at the end.
I do it at the end.
It's really up to you
Yeah.
guys.
That's it. Let's go.
All right, so
Let's go.
you're gonna continue on.
yes.
yes.
Now I'll go back to get the horses.
Okay, which is a good. I was just gonna. I was hoping you guys was like, yeah, we're gonna continue. Hey, didn't we have horses?
You're
All right.
out.
I got
All
you.
right, so you go back, retrieve your horses, and continue on your way.
Yes. Now we at the fork of the road.
You're at
right?
the fork in the road. Now you have to decide which which path you will take. The path
right,
to
now,
the right.
Which one
The
of us?
sign that got
Which one
broken,
of us
does
can
that have
read
a
it?
name on it?
Which
Okay,
one of
hold
us
on,
can
hold
read
on for a
the
second.
sign?
Let me
I'm
tell
not
you
far, I'm not far.
exactly. No, that's fine. There's a thing that I wanted to use just to give you guys an idea of the direction, and I don't do this. I didn't put it for every map, but I should. But in any event, the path to the right is east. The path to the left is northwest.
Northwest.
That's
So-
the way we gotta go.
Okay.
The KK. He took that deep sigh. He said,
I don't know. We don't know if this sign is correct.
Can we like pick the sign up and try to like, you know how you put something together just to see it?
"How about
Like a
we
note or
just
something.
spin the sign?"
What you heard, Lou?
Can we
Can
like,
we like,
check?
you know how you take a ripped piece of paper and you put it together just so you can read the note or something that was torn apart?
Mm-hmm.
Can we like pick up the piece of wood and just place it on top to see if it fits, even though it's not gonna stay together, to see which direction is which, what the sign says?
Yes. You could also just stand it up.
There you go. Boom. Stand it up. I thought you said it broke it in half.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
The wood
but-
is
but if-
splintered, but it's not like shattered. It's splintered at its base.
Yeah, but if we put it
Oh,
up,
at
how we
the
know we're putting
base. I
it
thought
up
you
in
said
the right
halfway.
direction?
Well, I mean,
Stop it. All right. Either way, we gotta go northwest because that's where they said. That's what Lou
Yeah,
said the tubes were.
northwest could be east, and we
We're
don't know
going
because the
northwest.
sign
Don't
is
listen to
broken.
Don't listen. To it.
all
He
right.
said
Sign is
northwest could be
broken.
To
Yeah.
determine, I'll give you this much because the sun is still up. You'll know the direction. Who is the ranger has the best. You could use. You could
Why
use.
you giving it to him?
Well, only because he's a ranger. You could use nature. You can roll your nature skill to determine the direction.
Oh,
copy.
roll it.
Roll that right
You
now.
better not get a 0 for all this
Seriously.
The
argument.
difficulty class is a 10, so that you have to beat a 10 on the roll.
You better not get a 0.
Do it
Okay,
again.
so
Keep doing it.
unfortunately, you're unable to gauge as the sun finally sets over the hills. You're unable to you're using the sign, using the sun. You could be turned around. You don't know.
We're going northwest, yeah, guys. If
I
you
mean,
don't mind.
the sun sets in the east,
West.
in the west traditionally. So if the sun is setting, the sun is setting in this direction. Hold on, I gotta get back to the map. the sun is setting in this direction. So that would be. I'll give this to you this time, because it's
Northwest. We have to
very
go
clear.
northwest.
So the sun is setting in this direction. Yes.
Yeah, then we have to go north. I was about to say, it's sun setting on that side. We have to go northwest.
You discovered that on your own. About time.
Oh my lord.
Let's go.
I just hear you talking about putting up signs and going in any direction, the sign points. So I don't know.
Northwest it is.
Okay.
You understand? Making sure, you know. We're both on the same boat.
Both on the same page.
He grabbed the grass, threw it in the air, and it floated straight down.
Okay.
Nah, I guess we're going this way.
So following
This
this,
is like flexing.
Epion, die.
yeah.
Epion.
She's doing a Hulk Hogan flex.
He just wants me to die.
I'm gonna have the Mr. Perfect theme song for Frecky. Everyone starts moving in that path in the northwesterly direction. So the travel takes you well into the night. I'm not going to put the map. I don't have the map ready for this next part of the adventure. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop it here. But are you going to press on? Because they did tell you that the journey is about a day's ride away, and you spent most of this day traveling. So realistically, you should be getting to the tomb within, I'd say like 3 hours after the sun sets behind the hills. So it gives you at least an hour of twilight into the dark, where those of you with night vision, with dark vision, your eyes are starting to acclimate, and the one without any dark vision, which would be the assassin of the gods, has to start using either a lantern or a torch. And I don't think you guys have lanterns.
Yes.
I got torches.
All right.
Yep.
I swear to God, everywhere man has every. I'm gonna change this to everything man. All right.
I'm gonna change everything, man.
To everything man. When you where is it?
So I'm gonna put myself right here behind you guys, or on the side, like over here, just so when we start, I'm not in the angle, just in case there's some enemies in
Put
there.
yourself here.
Okay. When you get you don't have to worry about this map. You've already. If this were a video game, you've cleared this map.
Oh,
So
okay.
So we're here.
Yeah,
So we didn't search for no treasure chest, nothing.
I mean, are you going to try to do that? You can try to do that. Because he's just bringing that up. I just assumed you guys are gonna keep moving, and that's my bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta write that in my
All right.
notes.
So I came back, and I'm searching around for treasure.
Now you want to do?
He's like, yo, where the treasure at? Where the treasure at, son? Where the treasure? Where the
We're
treasure?
looking right now.
Where
Hold
the
on.
treasure? Okay, so everyone needs to make a perception check, and
Let's go, Akira.
the difficulty class will be a 20.
Damn, we lost. Thank you, Akira.
I got it. I got it on the clear map.
Yo, come on, roll that 20, Akira.
No, everybody roll. I mean, if you're doing, I'll give everybody the ability to.
I failed. I got a 4.
Yeah, he's just like, I can't find a bloody thing.
You said perception check?
Yeah, perception.
You could only smell gold deep in the
Okay,
ground.
remember, if it's checked on your character sheet, that
Damn,
means you
got
have an
10.
advantage.
Come on, somebody
Okay?
has to find it.
Yeah, I got a -1 on that shit.
It doesn't matter if you have a -1. If you have an advantage, you still can roll. And you don't. Okay. So who's next?
Yo, we're gonna sit here the whole time rolling, y'all.
Okay, so Frecky did not
Oh, she
make
did it,
that.
21.
No, that's sleight of hand, not perception. All right, so you search for a good while and nothing. Now the desire to keep moving starts creeping in, because you understand that these woods, they are dangerous, and you just press on. So hold on for 1 second here.
Damn, there was something there.
And
there was something there.
And nobody suffered damage, right?
No, somebody suffered damage. Nobody.
No, nobody suffered damage.
Nobody. No, this round nobody did. All right.
We murked, y'all. Everybody came prepared.
So what's up with lunch?
I'm gonna catch up with kills with you, Frecky. Gonna get a kill. Watch, I got one already. It just starts.
Gotta catch up.
I'm a slow pacer.
You ever seen a rabbit and a turtle?
Yeah. I'm the tortoise.
There it is.
I win.
Good stuff, y'all.
Good stuff, AK.
Okay.
Oh, everybody, man. How much experience?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get away from that.
All right.
120, right?
If you can see it.
It says DM image.
Oh, why does it do that? It gives you the ability to do this. Copy link address. Maybe that's it. Nothing. Still.
All right. Since we're at the end of the map, what can we see going on after the end of this map?
Hold on. Let me just go here.
Like, what does the scenery look like? What are we walking into after we pass that path?
There we go. When you get to your destination, that is the entrance to that tomb. There was a stone door that you can see it's been destroyed. And by destroyed, I mean all the stones have been blown outwards.
Something got out.
No, something's in there.
No, it said it's been blown outwards.
So which means the explosion came from the inside.
Exactly. Something got out.
You guys are saying the same exact thing.
Yeah, I agree. You guys are saying the same thing.
I don't think they got out. I think they sacrificed themselves to blow themselves up on the inside. Saying.
Yes.
So the creature doesn't get out.
Oh, Lord in heaven. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. We will meet. I have a game on Sunday, so I can't do Sunday. I can do Friday again because I know you guys, you have some social gatherings for the next 2 Saturdays. So we'll meet back here next Friday about the same time. We'll be a little bit more prepared to get started on time, and get some other stuff going, some other killings, some other Frecky style murders.
And I get my 1 or 2 kills. I'm gonna get it. Watch.
I get a heal.
He's stupid. I'll get a heal.
All right.
And take a nap next time.
So we're gonna once again take our victories for Frecky the Halfling Rogue, Meliodas the Half-Elf Sorcerer, Lord Akira, Elf Ranger, Korgoth the Crave, Half-Orc Barbarian, and Epion, thy Epion, Dwarven Cleric. I am your Dungeon Master. We bid you a fond farewell. Peace.
Ow.